The assistant coach of Philippe Blaine, so a bit more of a kind of a Western influence to their play. And it's interesting actually been listening to Philippe Blaine talking about what France are doing. Obviously a coach that knows very well what France are up to and their style of play. But for all of that, as we start this second set, Japan were soundly beaten in that first set by 10 points. And the unforced errors that we talked about, that you mentioned, they really need to be cut down to a minimum and give themselves really good opportunities to try and score. No changes for France in this second set, so Le Goff will stay off, and so too Julien Liliel, both of whom were involved in match day one. That's a nice dig from Japan. Oh, that's really unlucky. Trying to get the block out didn't quite happen.
It's been difficult.
I guess in those situations when you know that it's a three-man block coming, it's not a bad thing to get that ball perhaps a little closer to the net to help with the wipe-off. That is a great swing from Dekita, who's kept his place on court, replacing Otake in the opposite slot.
There we see this Latterson. Wow, probably the best jumpers here so far. And what I really like is that celebration. You see it, like they play with so much passion, no matter what the score is, even though team is up leading by 10 points, they're celebrating.
Well, it's a nice... That won't be coming back, and that's a good feature of Japan's play. The speed of their play is going to be really critical for them.
Yeah, that's what he said yesterday. Keep the speed up in the game, make it quick. That's what they have to do.
Dekita with the serve. Well, there's a mismatch through the middle, and but completely sold out for this game. And in fact, the tournament itself completely sold out for every Japan match. Good hustle. Very well watched.
Nice reach.
You could see that there was a big gap open at position 5.
And Ishikawa is actually the first and the only player on the Japanese side who's not facing a mismatch on the one-on-one position.
He's going to find himself with a mismatch in his favour here as well. He's got Tony Uti against him, if Japan can get the ball to him. And an unforced error from France. This is a brilliant second set now for Japan, leading by 3. Oh, Tilly with something to think about now, the head coach for France. Just making sure that went in more than anything else. Good defense, but not quite going to make it, unfortunately. Ishikawa full on trying to get onto it.
Good fighting spirit. They're going for every ball, even if it's out of reach.
There's not many players you'd see making a block at position 4 and then chasing a ball down over the baseline. Tilly just puts it high and wide, and then France use the block very well.
Smart hit.
Oh yeah, another player who plies his trade in France for Charmont.
And there you actually see it quite well.
Looks like that one's come off the foot.
I want to see what's going up there. Seems like it's on the foot, right?
Well, Japan had one in the first set, and now France have had one in the second.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, wow. Yeah.
But couldn't repeat the feat. Well, this is just superb from Japan. And they move into the technical timeout now, leading. Currently on the bench, normally their #1 outside hitter, along with Ngapeth. Good up.
And there you actually see the mismatch. It's.
I was saying that Toniutti is also 183. So both the setters pretty slow. It means that both setters are targets for the other team in terms of a simple set, high and wide, go over the top. That's a lovely commit block in the middle
It's
by
not
France.
the smartest decision to hit that right in front of your approach. You need to hit that outside. Getting a better angle.
And sometimes you see that, don't you? Middle blockers go up in time instead of actually having a look in that short space of time as to what's being taken away and then changing that
correct
position. That might stay in play, it will.
Wow, nice set.
That one's come off the head, but that'll also stay in play.
Oh, nice.
Oh, not quite. That was a shame. Well, normally when the ball hit...
Did not work out this time. Wow. It's a defense battle up here.
Still, this ball won't hit the floor.
Unbelievable. That side is better.
Maybe a chance now for France. Oh, they take it with a tip.
But that's a smart tip.
Some solid work from France, having themselves behind now. I've only back level. That's a nice swing by Ishikawa.
Yeah.
Both he and Yanagida, they have that moment, like that hang time, and then the silent moment, and then whip right through the ball. Very nice. Thibault going over the top. So this is the danger that faces Japan the whole time.
Smartest and the smallest blocker on the Japanese side, and he's actually searching for him all the time.
Good up. Some solid blocking again. Japan. Chin and easy with the serve. That's lovely to see. France probably expecting that ball to be going to the outside hitter. But some nice movement and a C quick as Lee comes in and says thank you very much. Nice serving as Kevin Tilley is beaten.
Not going for the full swing, but a float serve.
Nikita once again. Better ball in by Tilley. Now Ishikawa making, but we are all square. Good use of the space by Japan. Tilley.
Oh, wow. That little sneak.
I think Toniutti has been watching Maruf play.
Yeah.
The real deal of the last third, the race to 25. So far, so good for Japan. They're right in this set at the moment. And they may have the lead. Oh, nice dig from Clevenot. Oh dear, well, Unfortunately, there must have been a lot of perspiration on the ball. A double touch by Toniyuti. So Japan have the lead at the second technical. Whether or not they're separating themselves as coaching staff from the players, as opposed to the Japanese team, or those coaching staff with the uniform on feel more part of what's going on, or whether that's just... We're seeing plenty of class on the court. Well, we've been talking about Yannick Ida and Ishikawa, but actually, since coming on court, Takashi Dekita is playing brilliantly. Taking that little bit of pressure off Yannick Ida and Ishikawa as a result. Good save.
Smart hit on the fingers. On the outside, they're really fine on these losing the hang time, and then you hit.
That's a clever play from Klevno.
French team without Ngapet not being here on court and some young guns.
A good touch from Dekita. It takes him out of the action. Doesn't matter though, as Ishikawa gets it off the block. And Japan keeping it very simple in that rotation, because Ishikawa is staying on the right-hand side of court, Dekita on the left, not having to worry about finding the right position. And that'll be Ishikawa with the serve. That's a crunching spike from Klevno.
Probably their best play.
Nice up by Toniyuti. That's a wonderful dig. Oh, that's off the head of the middle blocker.
But we have to give some credits. I mean, Japan.
First course, trying to get themselves level. And that's not going to happen. Klevno puts it away. Chin and easy. And Dekita saves matters, linked into what's going on. But it's free ball for France. Oh, what a dig!
Another foot. Oh, wow. I want to see the replay on that. There must be a foot.
Well, any part of the body will do in volleyball, as long as it doesn't hit the floor.
Ah, that's... no, it was...
Yeah, I think he got his hands
like
under
an
it.
acrobatic move on him.
Dekita.
Nice hit down the line.
Well, you can see
showing his whole body in the angle, and last moment you're gonna... Grand Champions Cup. Nice defense. That's out of bounds.
For the pace of that one from Lee, getting it over the sideline.
But on both sides, I mean, France is playing incredible defense as well, and kind of surprising, because you think so much indoor volleyball is just about height and dominance, and it's often these tiny little foot contacts or the pancakes that makes the difference. Really nice, as all volleyball can offer you in this match.
A double substitution for Japan. The captain Fukatsu has come in, and so too Otake. 3 front row attackers, the setter in the back row. Japan trying to make a move. France so far holding them off. But it's a miss-hit through the middle by Daryl Bultor, and Japan are level. Yannick Ida again. The ball in from Tilly. Cleveland just made that look like a warm-up hit. Cleveland with the serve. And the blocking substitution works.
Kind of obvious on that.
Well, Ishikawa gets block out, and the first set point is saved. So, the set's not quite over yet. There is a challenge coming.
No fault, I would say so, but it's hard to say. I mean, on that position, you're not really 100% sure, even though